highlights as far as this competition is concerned from day one to date. And well, that's Ron Mango, number 19 there, a long pass, looking out for the number 18, headed away, and the goalkeeper for Ron Mango sends in a long one to the number 18. Number 18 for Ron Mango plays to Sana, but that was a foul. And that's going to be a free kick to Ron Mango. A free kick to Ron Mango. It's still goalless. And Demba, welcome once again to BONTO. This is the Million League final organized by your committee. And indeed, this is going to be a moment to be remembered forever in the history of this community for organizing such a very successful tournament. And from the one to date, today we are talking about the closing ceremony of this 2025 competition sponsored by Mr. LAMIN KABA.
Indeed, Abdullah, and thank you once again for joining us to see the climax of this tournament. It hasn't been an easy one, as you alluded earlier on. We started with so much enthusiasm, with much commitment. There is our community, and also we can play a part in contributing to the development of football within BONTO. And this was what motivated most of us as young people that are football passionate to endeavor and also partake into the development of BONTO football. And Alhamdulillah, here we are, gracing this already successful competition. It's the final between Ron Mango and Young Ballers. Abdullah, it started very interestingly. Ron Mango opened this competition with a victory, and here they are closing the competition. They are a team that have not conceded even a single goal so far in this competition. They have defied all odds from the group stages coming to the final. So it's a team to beat here. For Young Ballers, they tested a defeat during the course of the tournament. They amended their mistakes, and of course they booted one of the competition's favorite, Bojang FC, out of this competition. So if it is a rivalry, if it is a battle, this is the perfect one. Ron Mango will want to cement their supremacy in this competition of not conceding a goal. Young Ballers, we have booted out a team that have registered so much success in BONTO football, and we want to maintain that path. So history might be rewritten here, or Ron Mango might just cement on what they have already done, such an unprecedented achievement. But of course, as the ball-to-ball commentary continues, we'll give you highlights and of course a lot of happenings during the course of this competition.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Bojang, for that wonderful and insightful details concerning about this tournament. And let's see what will span out here from now against the 90 minutes. No one from the defender there headed away, and Ron Mango number 5 plays to the number 9 there for Ron Mango. Long pass to the number 6 back to Young Ballers. Michael Najak plays to the number 6 there for Ron Mangos. That's a very good one, but that was an offside for Young Ballers, and a free kick to Ron Mango. The number 12, Sisao Jaju, will be taking that one for his side. Sisao Jaju for Ron Mango. A long pass there, looking out for the number 9, but that seems to be too much. But a very good effort there from Young Ballers goalkeeper Al Sumana. Ron Mangos with the ball. That's Modu. Find it difficult to launching a proper pass there. Very good clearance from the young bowler's goalkeeper. And that's a free kick to Ron Mango. A free kick to Ron Mango. It's still goalless here in the 2025 LAMIN KABA BAJO sponsored league tournament, and we are finally into the final. That's going to be a that's going to be a very interesting. Definitely hoping to witness a very interesting to claim this trophy today. And that's a free kick to young boys. Najak. 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 Out to the number 9. And that was intercept back to young ballers again. And there's a free kick. And that's going to be a free kick for Young Ballers FC. Let's see who will score the first goal of this final. 2 players, and finally Michael Najak will be taking this free kick. Michael Najak away, and it's still there for Young Ballers. Back to Young Ballers again. Cross comes in, and that's a goal kick now for Ron Mango. A goal kick to Ron Mango. A goal kick there to Ron Mango. You remind that this final is officially sponsored by LAMIN KABA BAJO, and we are equally broadcasting live here in BONTO and live on Gambian Talents promotion. Special thanks to the entire team of Gambian Talents promotion, the TR of this committee, Mr. ML Job and the team, and that's going to be a draw for Young Ballers FC. A draw for Young Ballers FC. Nico with the draw. Looking out for Usino. Clearance from Ron Mango. Back to Young Ballers. Another clearance from Young Ballers and Ron Mango. Michael Najak sends in a powerful shot. But that was some inches away from the crossbar. And that's going to be a goal kick now for Ron Mango. Michael Najak is a district league finalist against the Senior Lions. They are under the 10th year. And this is going to be a very interesting final between Kafuna Tumbo and the Senior Lions of Combo East. And that's a header from, and that's going to be a throw now for Young Ballers, taken by Usino. Looking out for the number 11 there. And that's Young Ballers FC. A very good football from the number 11. Still there, and another good cross from the number 11 there for Young Ballers FC. And that's going to be a goal kick now for Ron Mango. The goalkeeper plays quickly to his defender. A long one there. Back to Young Ballers FC, headed away. And now to, and that's a free kick. Remember, we have seen some very interesting football from both sides, and I am definitely foreseeing a very interesting and a tight contest final between these two sides. The first 10 minutes has been, somehow very interesting, despite the fact we haven't seen, those goal scoring threats, but we've seen very good football.
Absolutely, Abdullah. So tactical from both coaches. They knew what is at stake, of course. Coach for Ron Mango and coach for Young Bowlers knew very well what is at stake. So there would be no room for error in this final. Highly contested. Such a bad foul there, and the referees having a warning to captain of Young Bowlers. Take it easy, says the referee. It was a slight touch, says the defender. And Ron Mango will benefit from that free kick. Well, from wherever you might be getting our voices from, we are live at the BONTO football field and also live on Gambian Talent TV. Live streaming this final, that is the maiden senior football competition in recent years here at the BONTO football field between Ron Mango and Young Bowlers. Sadibo Jame standing right behind that ball, and Mohamed Ndao, one of the leading goal scorers in this competition, Abdullah Njai. Ndao is from the neighboring committee, the Cloro, and he delivers a very good free kick there, headed away. Goal kick to Young Bowlers. Mohamed Ndao and Abdul Ture are the current leading goal scorers. Ndao is at the second position with 4 goals, and Ture, whose journey ended at the semi-final, scored 5 goals. So Mohamed have an opportunity here to level the tie and probably clinch on the Golden Boot award, because there's an award for it. He have the opportunity. It is at his own disposal to decide what he wants. But so far so good, almost 15 minutes into the first half, still goalless between Ron Mango and Young Bowlers. And of course, high dignitaries have graced this final with us. Umar Barrow from Cloro, one of the success stories of this competition. He is part of it. Our VDC chairman, Mr. Albert Silva, and of course, delegate sent by Honorable Abdul Sow, member for Comba East, who is on a very important errand, and this is why he couldn't make it here. The main sponsor of this competition, Honorable KABA BAJO, is in Rabat, Morocco, to grace the AFCON final. So unfortunate that he couldn't grace this final with us. And of course, our compatriot from neighboring communities, Cloro Sports Committee, we acknowledge your presence, LAMIN and others. A warm welcome to BONTO football field. Well, it's still goalless, and a giant trophy, brand new giant trophy is here. The winner will walk away with it and a cash prize. It is fully funded by Mr. Lamin Kababajo. Wonderful shot there. So close, Ron Mango. This is what they are known for. And they are sending the signals to Young Bowlers that we are capable of breaking your net. And that is just a warning to Francis Njai and Mendy. Carlos. So far, the first shot on target, Abdullah.
Well, indeed, the first shot on target, and that was a very good one. And a very good save there by the Young Bowlers goalkeeper. And it's still goalless. And that's going to be One of the Yombolas player, Ron Mango player, is currently receiving treatments from the medics. And Mohammed Ndau,
He's the one on top scorer.
No, he's second.
the second top scorer of the competition with 4 goals, scoring 1 or 2 would give him the opportunity to receive a golden ball award as the top scorer of this competition. And that's going to be a throw in there for Young Ballers FC. A throw for Young Ballers FC. A throw there for Young Ballers FC. And now to Ron Mango. The number 6 there, the number 9 there. And that's a free kick to Young Ballers to be taken by the number 12 for Young Ballers for Ron Mango. Ron Mango there. Sisawo Jaju with the long one there. Looking out for the striker, headed away by Silva. And now to the number 19. Back to Ron Mango. That's a very good shot. But well saved by Al Shumana there. Now to Nico Dennis. Nico with the ball. Nico, and that's a free kick. Nico has been fouled. And that's going to be a free kick to Young Ballers FC. Senu Sedi with the ball. Senu there. Back to Nico. Cross comes in from Nico. Headed away by Ron Mango defender. And that's a very good clearance. And now to Young Ballers. Nico. And that's going to be a throw in there for Young Ballers. Nico to Fra. Back to Nico again. Nico. And that's a very good clearance there for Ron Mango. And that's going to be a throw in for Young Ballers. Nico with the throw. And looking out for the number 11 there for his side. And that's going to be a throw in for Young Ron Mango. A long one headed away by Nico. And it's a very good opportunity for Ron Mango. Very good save there by Ansumana Cisse. Cisse sends in a long one. Headed away. And now Young Ballers, number 8 there. Ramon. Too easy for Ron Mango. Manga Fati. Fati with a long one there. Ron Mango win it back. And that's a counter for Ron Mango. And Ramon there with the cross. Paul Silva to Michael Nejak, intercepted there as Ron Mango launching an attack there that could be so dangerous for Young Ballers. A very good block there. And now to Usenu. This is a counter for Young Ballers FC. Usenu Sedi. Usenu to Ramon. Ramon with the ball. And that's an offside. A free kick there to Ron Mango's FC. Free kick to Ron Mango FC. Michael Najak is finally up and set to continue. It's still goalless between these two sides. Ron Mango's FC and of course Young Ballers FC, the 2025 LAMIN KABA BAJO sponsored BONTO Sports Committee League competition, and today marks the end of this tournament. And that's a free kick to Ron Mangos. Number 5 for Ron Mango will be taking that one. Yankuba Kamara. Yankuba Kamara with the one there. Headed away by the number 5 for Young Ballers. Back to Ron Mango. And that's the number 3 there, Yusufa Jame. To the number 6 now, Mon El Baji. And that's Michael Najak with the clearance. Young Ballers. More there for Ron Mango. And that's a very good delivery from Young Ballers FC. And the referees. And that's a free kick. A free kick awarded to a free kick there to a free kick to Young Ballers FC. You reminded you watching Gambian Talents promotion. This final is coming to you live on Gambian Talents promotion, and that's going to be a free kick. A free kick there to Young Ballers FC. Free kick to Young Ballers FC. A free kick to Young Ballers FC. For Silva, Michael Lajak. All behind the ball, let's see who will be taking the free kick. That's a free kick. Paul Silva will finally be taking the free kick. Paul Silva. Silva there with the long one. That was too much. That's going to be a goal kick now for Ron Mango FC, and we will open give an opportunity to Mr. Bojang to acknowledge the presence of the dignitaries who are here with us this evening to grace this important occasion. That's a very good counter for Ron Mango, and that's an offside and a free kick to Young Ballers FC. Well, the central referee for today is no other person but Famara Bojang, and the first assistant is Alfusine Kasama. Second assistant Harry Jalo, and the fourth official is no other person but Usman Kriaten. They're all from Combo East. And that's an opportunity. But a very good block there by Ron Mango. A long one from the goalkeeper Malang Fati. Well, Manga Fati. That's going to be a throw. A throw in for Young Ballers. A long one there. Headed away by Sisawo Jaju. And that's going to be a throw in for Young Ballers FC. And we will take this opportunity to acknowledge the presence of the dignitaries here present. Well, first the LAMIN, Mr. LAMIN Jete, representing Honorable LAMIN KABA BAJO. Mr. LAMIN Bajinka is also here with us, representing the Honorable National Assembly member for Combo East. We also have the VDC chairman, my very own boss, Mr. Albert Silva. We also have Mr. Lamin Kebe Alcalo of BONTO Village. Well, we also have Mr. Usman Njai, who is representing the President of the Gambia Football Federation, Mr. LAMIN KABA BAJO, and the kickoff was taken by Mr. Njai himself. We would also like to acknowledge the presence of my another host and brother Mr. Omar Barrow, a man who loves to support the young people. He has been a very supportive person for this district, not Kolora, Tunjina alone, but Combo East and even beyond. And we would also like to acknowledge the presence of Mr. Ibrahim Asso. We would also like to acknowledge the presence of Mr. Paul Pera. And we would like to acknowledge the presence of Mr. Balamin Jame, the Alcalo, Balamin Jame, from Koloro Tunjina Sports Committee, Mr. Alfusini Banji, the president or the chairperson of Combo East Senior Players Association, and his delegation are here. Mr. Salifu Baji, the PRO of Koloro Tunjina Sports Committee, is also here with us. Well, we are saying a very big thank you to all the dignitaries who are here to grace this important occasion. A long one there, and that's a very good save by Osmana Season of Yombolas FC. Osmana plays to Paul Silva with the ball. Paul to Ramon to the number 7, Sylvester Damba. And that was intercepted there by Ron Mangos FC. A long one looking out for the number 6. Now to Paul. A very good football from Paul. But that was too risky an opportunity for Ron Mango. And this is an offside. That would have been a very good opportunity for Ron Mango to be on top. But that has been an offside. Well, Denver, a very important moment, very interesting game, and we have seen very high-profile dignitaries who are coming in their numbers to grace this important occasion. And this tells you that the BONTO Sports Committee has been doing a lot from the beginning to where we are today. Your committee definitely need to be commended for the job well done.
Thank you so much, Abdullah. I mean, we started it from a very rough journey with no cash to support ourselves. We started with so much commitment that we can do it. We put heads together and then we map out the way forward. Thank God we are here witnessing the final, and as you said, because of circumstances, other high-profile dignitaries couldn't make it, Abdullah. If you could recall, this final was postponed twice. When nature called, there's nothing we can do. Earlier, it was the death of our very own Alicano, Mr. Malamin Kebe, eve before the final. So we had no choice but to postpone the final. Another new day was set. One of our elders in the village also passed away at Abademba, and we were forced to adjourn that date also. Alhamdulillah, we are here today. No death reported in the village, and this is why we are here, gracing this occasion. We acknowledge the presence of Oyo Kole from our KABA Sports Committee, Mr. Ibu Bojang from the neighboring community Pirang. We acknowledge your presence and a warm welcome to BONTO. Njai, it seems like the first half will prove futile for these two sides. No goal so far. Ron Mango looks so threatening in the final third. They are yet to break the deadlock here. Young ballers still playing that bit of beautiful football, but it is something that is done within their own court. So where it matters most, they are always neutralized by young ball. I mean, one mango. I'm sure Coach Francis Njai and Sirat Jadama were tactically prepared ahead of this final. You and I had an interview with them, and they spoke highly of how prepared they are for this encounter. It's a corner for Ron Mangonjai.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Demba Bonyang. That's a foul. And once again, congratulations to BONTO Sports Committee under the dynamic leadership of Mr. LAMIN Jabal for staging a very important and a successful final. I was here during the opening of this tournament. I remember Ron Mango appeared in the opening ceremony against one of the opponents, and they won. And Mr. Jabal was so delighted, and this is a dream for him and the committee to also witness the closing ceremony of this tournament. And here we are to the closing stage of this competition. A lot of work has been put in place to ensure we reach to this far. So congratulations, Mr. LAMIN Jabal and the team. A very young committed sports committee from the BONTO village. These young brains comes together to have a very good structure and to make sure that to come and nurture talents within the community. And BONTO will be participating in the Communist District Sports Committee knockout final against Boyokoli of Farawa Karaman, Demba and his brother.
Who is our nephew of this community.
And that's going to be a tour for young for Mango. A tour for Mango FC. And we are yet to witness a goal here. The Young Bowlers FC goalkeeper Usman Suse seems to be feeling or experiencing some pain there, and let's see if he will be able to continue. I hope so. And that's going to be a training for One Mango FC. You remind that you're watching the BONTO Sports Committee 2025 sponsored by LAMIN KABA BAJO live on Gambian Talents Promotion. ML Job and the team, thank you for coming. If you're not here, you have the opportunity to watch this final live on Gambia Talents Promotion. And that's going to be a tour for Romango. Low one there, headed away by Sylvester and Modu. And that's going to be a goal kick now for Young Ballers FC. A goal kick to Young Ballers FC. Macho Najak will be taking that one. Najak for Young Ballers sends in a low one. Headed away by Ron Mango captain. And a long pass from Sylvester. Sylvester plays to Ramon. Ramon, that's a very good pass to Alphys Usenu, but that was intercepted. And young baller, Sylvester there with the ball. And there's no, that's a foul for Ron Mangos FC. A free kick to Ron Mangos. Free kick there to Ron Mangos FC. It's still goalless between these two sides. We are yet to witness a goal here. 38 minutes played. I hope we are playing 40. 2 minutes to the end of the first. And that's going to be a goal kick for young ballers. Possibly come into the second period of the game. Likely we're going to witness a very interesting 40 minutes to separate the two sides. Michael Najak with the long one, looking out for Nicodemus. And that's going to be a throw for young ballers. A throw for young ballers. Sylvester Nicodemus. Looking out for Sylvester. Sylvester there with the ball. Sylvester to Nico. Sylvester, a very young and promising midfielder. 1 minute added on us additional time. And we are into the final moment of the first half. Very soon the first half will come to an end. And that's going to be a free kick, possibly the last opportunity for Young Ballers FC. Let's see if miracle could happen here before the end of the first half. That's a free kick from Mendy. From with the free kick. Very good save by Mangafati. And finally, let's bring us to the end of the first half. And it is Young Ballers nil, Romango nil. We will be going for a short break, and you reminded you're watching Gambian Talents promotion. And we will be back with the second half BONTO commentary, and we will allow the DJ to entertain the crowd for some minutes.
Good evening and warm welcome to BONTO football field. Of course, you must know today is a big day in the history of BONTO for the first time. I mean, a very vibrant committed sport. Happened 7 or 6 months ago. Because of unforeseen circumstances, we could not play the final. As well, we are running for 3rd January. But something else came up because we lost our alcohol. That's why we couldn't play the final. And then we played for, of course, the next day. Unfortunately, an elderly guy he also passed on and answered to the Almighty Allah. And finally, on the 17th today, Alhamdulillah, we actually passed on. We were able to play the final here at the football field. But of course, top teams, that's the name of one of young ballers. These are very, very strong sides. You imagine, they were the best out of the rest. That's why yeah, we are very, very fantastic first half. Player has both teams made numerous player chances. And if you say, I mean, dominant in the first half, even though they could actually open the deadlock. But then here we are. Let's wait and see what actually the second half hold for us, both for Ron Mango and of course Young Ball. It's going to be a very, very interesting time here. I've been a reporter on the ground with LAMIN Group, and of course I'm joined by Council and of course Jalo. Keep watching Gambian Talents TV as we have the game in the next 15 minutes. Thank you for watching. And also special thanks to LAMIN KABA BAJO, President of the Gambian Confederation, as he is the sole sponsor of this tournament. We can't thank him enough, and we thank all people for his presence here. KABA is supposed to be here, but unfortunately he has traveled to Rabat to watch the AFCON final that's supposed to play tomorrow on Sunday between Senegal and of course host nation Morocco. So keep watching as we bring you all the live reactions here at the BONTO football field. Like I said, home of seafood, fruits and vegetables. Thank you for watching.